A high-roller businessman embarked on a Las Vegas adventure, determined to win big. However, Lady Luck wasn't on his side, and he lost his entire fortune in one fateful night. Penniless, he tried to hail a taxi but was rejected by the driver, who callously told him to get out of my cab, loser. Humiliated, the businessman trudged to the airport, vowing to return and reclaim his luck. A year later, he arrived in Vegas, determined to make a comeback. This time, fortune smiled upon him, and he hit the jackpot. As he exited the casino, he spotted the same taxi driver who had ridiculed him the previous year. A plan formed in his mind. He approached the first taxi in line and asked the driver, "How much to the airport?" The driver replied, $10. The businessman smiled mischievously and asked, "And how much for a special favor on the way?" The driver's face turned red with anger, and he yelled, "Get out of my cab." The businessman repeated this process with the next 3 taxis, each driver growing increasingly agitated. Finally, he reached the rude driver from the previous year. With a sly grin, he asked, "How much to the airport?" The driver, oblivious to the businessman's plan, replied, $10. The businessman smiled and said, "Sounds good." As they drove away, he gave a triumphant thumbs up to the other drivers, who watched in disgust. This rewritten version maintains the core of the original story while refining the language and pacing for a more engaging read.